Hello, my name is Michelle, and welcome to Webster, a show where we discuss everything programming. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. For this week episode, I'm going to talk you through step by step how you can download and install the VS Code in your system. Stay tuned because there is something you might not want to miss at the end of this video. It's a bonus on how you can further enhance your VS Code. With that being said, let's hit the web. Okay, to carry out this exercise successfully, you need an internet connection and a browser. I prefer that you use Chrome. So let's open our Chrome. On the search bar, key in VS Code and search. VS Code and then search. Yes, the search result is out. From here, click on Visual Studio Code, Code Editing Redefined, and wait for the page to open. Here, you can see the download button, and beside it is the drop-down list. So this shows that you can download it for Macs, for Windows, and for Linux. I'll just download it for Windows because that's what I'm using here. As you can see, it's downloading. So we'll wait for it to download, and after that, we open it. After downloading, we install, agree to the terms, and click on Next. Click on Next. Again, click on Next. Tick all and click on Next. Ready to install, click on Next. Tick Launch Visual Studio Code and click on Finish. This is it, but how do you open a file or a project folder? To do this, we are going to minimize the VS Code and then go to our desktop, and on the desktop here, we right click and go to New. Under New, you go to Folders. You double click on it or click once on it, and then you create a folder name. You are going to use Programming Hero. Yes, that's it. Take note of where it is and the name Programming Hero. We open back our VS Code and then go to Files and then open New Folder. You click on it and then you now search for the folder you just created, Programming Hero. You click on it and then select folder, and that's it, Programming Hero. So from here, this is a folder. So from here, you can now add your HTML file and or your CSS file. I'm going to use index HTML. Enter, and that's it. So just DOC and then
Yes, that's the layout for HTML files. Okay, create another one, styles.css. Yes, so you have just created an HTML file and a CSS file. But there's something else I would like to show you, a shortcut on how you can create this. Let me go on and open a new window, minimize this, and then the new window, push it to one side of the screen. Now, here is the project name we created. So from here, you can now drag and drop, and you have seen it, what we created, the index and the CSS. So that's it for opening a folder and a new file after you have downloaded your VS Code. And for the bonus, how can you enhance your VS Code? That's the bonus we are going to be talking about now. So under your extensions, you go ahead and search for Lifesaver. This is it. You install it, click on the install button. After installing it, you go back and download the code snap. This is one of my favorite extensions, code snap. Yeah, this is it, the code snap. So simply install it. I'm going to show you how it works. Open your HTML file. To gain access to your Lifesaver, you simply right click on it. One thing I like about this Lifesaver is that any recent changes that you make to your file will instantly show up on your browser without you having to reload it again or open it on the browser again. You right click and go to open Lifesaver. Okay. So let me explain that part where I said that any recent change that you make to your code, it shows up instantly. I'm going to use this trips food for example. Let's go back to our VS Code and then okay, yeah, this is it, trips food. I'm going to remove this and then free, free. Save it. Notice what happens next. Without opening the browser again, it has automatically changed. So this saves us the stress of always opening a browser several times just to check if the changes we have made have actually occurred. And next is our code snap. How do we use that? I like using this because whenever I'm having problems running my codes, so what I simply do is snap the code as a whole and send it to a professional who can maybe spot one or two errors and then point out where I can make changes to my code. So how do we do it? Still the same process. You right click and go on code snap, click on it. So where you want to snap the code you want to snap, take your cursor there, right click on it and then you copy. As your copy is showing here, so when you're through with it, you click the snap button here, and what you've copied, this you've copied, will automatically screenshot, and then you now save your code anywhere you want to save it. That's it. That's it for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comment section. See you guys in our next video.